What's up, guys? It's the Butler. This is your daily news report and your second and third stimulus package and stimulus check update for January 31st. Today is Sunday. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. I'm in Chicago. The snow is terrible. If you are in Chicago or if you're anywhere where you're getting a lot of snow, drive slow. Don't drive like an asshole. All right, so we're going to start with some interesting news. Democrat from Delaware, Chris Coons, has contacted the Ethics Committee for the removal or some disciplinary actions for Josh Hawley and Ted Cruz. If you guys remember, Josh Hawley and Ted Cruz Josh Hawley's from Missouri. He's the senator from Missouri, and Ted Cruz is the senator from Texas. They both objected to the Electoral College for the certification of Joe Biden as the next president. Doing so, in Chris Coons' eyes, they fanned the fumes to the fire of the insurrection that happened on January 6th. So they are calling for, or he is calling for the removal. He'll be leading this charge. And what's called the vice chair will be a Republican, James Lankford. Now, James Lankford actually was given his speech, I believe, when the insurrection happened, and he was actually cut off because they had to go into hiding or whatever they did. So James Lankford then completely changed his entire tune and chose not to object to the Electoral College once he came back in, hours later, once everything was under control and everything was safe. It's interesting to see how it's going to go. A lot of Democrats obviously are on board with this, but there are Republicans like Susan Collins from Maine who says she does not see how ethics plays a part into this. I'm not going to waste my time going into detail on how that actually works, because is it ethical to just lie to the American people? Is it ethical to lie to people so much that they actually believe the nonsense that's, coming out of your mouths? That's my opinion. Like I said, we're not going to go too far into that today. So we're going to move on to a letter that 10 senators wrote to President Biden. Pretty much this is a new proposal, stimulus plan. I'm pretty sure it's pretty much dead on arrival. Now, these senators, which is also led by Susan Collins and Mitt Romney, have shrunken the stimulus package, or Joe Biden's proposal of $1.9 billion all the way down to $600 billion. And before I go into these details, we just have to understand that there's still political bullshit that they're playing. It's 100% political bullshit that they're playing, and we don't have time for that. People are seriously dying every single day. People are becoming more and more into poverty. If you guys watch my video, I believe it was yesterday or the day before, since the pandemic, 8 million people has been classified as living in poverty level, at a poverty level. 8 million since the pandemic. And I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into this. So Joe Biden wants to give everyone the $1,400 stimulus check. This is in addition to the $600, which a lot of people have received. Still a lot of people have not received. I'm so sorry that you have not. If you have not received the second $100 stimulus check, but his proposal is to give you the $1,400 to make it a complete $2,000. I believe that was always his plan. A lot of people are giving him a lot of stuff saying, hey, Joe Biden promised $2,000 checks. I personally knew exactly what he meant when he proposed the $2,000 stimulus check. He would just, give you the remaining $1,400. But anyhow, so in Joe Biden's proposal, he wants to give everyone the remaining $1,400. The 10 senators, like I said, led by Susan Collins and Mitt Romney, will bring that down to $1,000 per individual. Also, they would like to remove the $15 minimum wage from Joe Biden's plan, which is pretty frustrating because we all know. I think the federal minimum wage right now is $7.25, and it's unacceptable, flat out unacceptable. It's not a livable wage any way that you look at it. There's no way in hell that you can make $7.25 an hour and live in this country right now, especially not Chicago, without any type of help or any type of assistance. So they would like to remove that. They also would like to reduce unemployment from Joe Biden's plan of $400 through September of this year to $300 and expires in June. Like I said, this is it's most likely just dead on arrival. I don't think Joe Biden's going to waste any time entertaining this nonsense. But it's just fascinating to see that the Republicans are still doing this. Like I said in my video yesterday, I'm going to expose these certain Republicans for the frauds who they are. They claim to be for the American people. That's not for the American people. There's no way that you can tell me that's for the American people. You're literally cutting everything in half. You're worried about the spending of America. I understand that we're in the debt, but this is also a pandemic. Like, this is a serious pandemic. So if you're not on board with helping the American people, and you're just worried about your own, your own self, you should not be into politics. This is not for you. This is not the time. You can come back when all this stuff is over and continue to play these political games, but stop with the nonsense. Republican from Louisiana, Bill Cassidy, tweeted, "This is a very targeted stimulus." For who? They also would like to reduce, and this is inside these 10 senators, the letter that they wrote to Joe Biden, reduce the threshold from $75,000 per individual to $50,000. This is gross, which is just complete nonsense. Because depending on where you work and what type of business you do, a shitload of taxes is taken out of your regular check. And they just keep on lowering it and lowering it. Hey, there are people that's making six figures that are in some serious turmoil right now. They seriously need help. And you're going off of a tax return that happened over a year ago. Or 2 years now. That's insane to me. Like, I don't understand how that works exactly. Also Republican, Jeffrey Breas. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Jeffrey Breas, from a senator from Florida, says that he's on board for the $15 an hour minimum wage, but not for anyone who has ever been convicted of a felony, or even charged with a felony. Why? And this is a problem with, this is one of the problems with our justice system. People are just on board to say whatever. People do dumb shit when they're young. You got a felony when you're just 18 or 19 years old, and that just continues to carry. One of Illinois', I don't know if this is nationwide, but one of the rules in Illinois is once you have a felony on your record, you can never get it taken off of. I'm going to say that again. Once you have a felony on your record in Illinois, you can never get it dismissed. That's crazy. That's complete nonsense to me. I don't understand. I don't know if you guys heard the saying, once you're in the system, you're in the system. Well, they're proving that. But, Jeffrey, you're a clown. You're an idiot. For what reason are you wanting to disclude them from the federal minimum wage? I don't understand it. A little bit more political news. 5 of former President Trump's impeachment lawyers has quit. I haven't found any information on why they quit, if there's a money issue, if they just don't believe they can win or whatever. I have not found anything, but this is being reported by multiple people. I don't think it's going to have any outcome. I do not believe that Trump will be found guilty. Well, he may be found guilty, but I don't believe that the Senate is going to vote to impeach him at all. 45 out of 50 already signed a document saying that they will not. So it's not going to really change the outcome. He may not even need the lawyers. Senator Lindsey Graham and Kevin McCarthy says that the reason that they are not voting to impeach Donald Trump because impeachment is for removing and disciplining a sitting president. They are impeaching him for the acts that he did while he was the current president. They always try to twist words. I break it down. Like I said, I'm not going to waste too much time on repeating, sound like a broken record, but these are lunatics. These are lunatics. Both of them, on the day of the insurrection, had an entirely different tune. They said, yeah, he should be impeached. He started all this, including Mitch McConnell. He incited this. But now, they're all just best friends with him. Right to back to best friends. It's a clown show. And I'm going to continue to expose these clowns. Jimmy Gomez. He is a Democrat from Florida. Introduces a resolution to expel probably the biggest lunatic in this entire in Congress. It's probably the biggest lunatic in Congress, Marjorie Greene. Now, if you guys do not know Marjorie Greene by now, just Google her and listen to the nonsense that she continuously spews. She's seriously sucked into conspiracy theories like it's a movie. One of my favorite shows is Black Mirror. We're not going to go into detail about Black Mirror or any type of thing like that. But she believes the nonsense of the nonsense. One of her biggest conspiracies is there was never a plane that hit the Pentagon. She has video footage of Hillary Clinton eating a baby's face and drinking blood. There's also a conspiracy theory that she continues to just, spit out, saying that the California wildfires are only happening because of Jewish lasers shooting down from space to harm Californians. That's tough. Jewish lasers, Marjorie Greene. And she has just been put on board for the Education Committee for Georgia. Education Committee. So now you want to teach our youths this nonsense? She needs to be put in prison. I'm from Chicagoland areas where I live now. I know a crackhead when I see one. Marjorie Greene, Lindsey Graham, I know a crackhead when I see one. That's your guys' daily news report. Second stimulus and third stimulus check update. If you guys found any type of value out of my videos, please like, subscribe, and share to get this information out to as many people as possible. And I will see you guys on the next video. Have a good day. Stay warm. Stay safe. God bless.